All right. Oh, let's do the poll, daily poll. You, GameCube. Got 64. Start poll. And we gotta make sure the Twitch is acting. Yep. So we have to do group. We did Group C last night. I almost beat Group A a couple times, but I kept failing on the last stage like 2 or 3 times. I thought maybe B would be a little easier, a little quicker, because there's 2 ducks. I severely underestimated how difficult Group B actually is, because the damn ducks are so fast. And there's 2 of them, so bad things can happen real fast. My charger. It's cracking. All right. There is a pause strat that I may utilize if things get a little rough. Go with B. Oh, hold on. We gotta load up the live split. Get that timer rocking. Yeah, just under 2 hours in last night. Hopefully tonight will be a little bit more success. It'd be cool. I'm actually surprised I played that long. Okay, hit okay. 1 hour, 15, 16. I'm trying to hold the gun differently tonight. See if it makes a difference. Perfect. The guy was trying to be slick. missing that second shot is comforting. Because especially when it's going slow. See, there's a pause, but I don't know if that's really going to be that helpful, to be honest. Oh man, when they go behind the tree, it's hard to hit them. See, like, I missed, but I shouldn't have missed that first shot. I was right on. Whoa. With that back and forth, man, could be tricky. Oh. I don't know why it shot twice. Damn. Damn, man, that dude came out quick. We could try the pause trick every once in a while, like it's a little out of hand. Preferably when one duck is dead now. Oh man, the pause helps, but kind of doesn't help at the same time. What? No way! The gun not working now? And now it's working. If you shoot enough of these birds, Like, you know if you miss or not. So when you miss, and you definitely shouldn't have, it's a little scary. Especially when you can't miss in the last round. More than once. Scary. This game is so scary for some reason. And it's only gonna get faster. Damn ducks. I've only gotten past the... I've only made it to 17. Whoa, that guy's cruised out of here. Okay. Wow. That one duck was out. It's quick. Round 13. Yeah, no. Oh man, why is this? Wait, what? I got him off screen. Dude, I can only miss 2 now. And it's only level round 14. That's... Oh, damn. I'm gonna try to pause glitch. Oh, it's not really a glitch, just buffer. No, we lost. No, we can still one more miss. Oh, man. All right. Dude, I got lucky. I get closer and closer as the rounds go up. Believe it or not, if you're too close, it's actually really hard because of the way the ducks move. They're so fast. Alright, we just gotta get good. That's all it is. Can't miss more than one. Damn. Alright, it's a PB at least. We got 3 rounds to go, man. It sucks. Damn. Jeez. Oh, I got lucky. I panicked and squeezed the trigger. I wish that was round 20. We're probably gonna just not even think about it. Did I do it? That was the last ones? I'm sweating. I'm not supposed to be sweating. That's it for B, at least. I did that the hard way, too, because there's a couple of ways you can kind of help yourself. It just wasn't working. Watch, now I can probably easily beat this round without missing, because the stress is not there. Okay, maybe not. There it is. You can't miss. Once you get to round 20 and you beat it, it's just a repeat from there. You can't make any mistakes. Nice. I missed. What round was that? It was like, I made the 22, 21. It don't matter. It don't matter. We're done with that one. We just got to do game A. Game A, it's just a lot slower. So it sucks. But, all right, let's fix that. And I've died 3 times on the 20th stage by missing one. So, but there's 2 things I can try. Well, there's one I could cheat. I could just make the duck go in the corner and kill him every time. Or I could do the pause glitch where we'll stop it for a second. Then I can at least find out where he is and try to shoot him. It just depends on how desperate I get. But since we did the first one pretty easily, we're just gonna go for it, I guess. Still need what? So there. Yeah. All right. The only thing that sucks about game A is that it's so slow because it's 1 duck at a time. 1 ducky at a time. Sometimes I think the gun doesn't work though. Like it'll for an entire round, it just won't work. Well, not a round, but like a duck flying session, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. I kick back, have a drink, use my left hand, shoot this thing. So easy. Once it gets to like level 15, that's where it starts getting sweaty, you know? I think you can only like miss 1 or 2 at that point. I'm shooting sideways like a gangster. That's like the cool way to shoot. Sideways. supposedly. I wonder if there's like a pattern. Like if it's like I can shoot it before it gets out of the grass, like if I know where it's gonna be. That'd be funny. I doubt it. Sure, it's random. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay. I'm gonna experiment with moving the duck around. See how predictable it is. Or just hold down and right. It always goes to the right. Not always. Five. Yeah, you can kind of go down a little bit. All right, we're a quarter of the way to the goal. Hello, hello, over on the YouTube side. Trying to finish up Duck Hunt. I've already I've got past round 20 on B and C, which is the hardest one. And now we're doing A, which is the slowest one. Definitely. And once we finish this, we'll be done with Duck Hunt. Then we'll move on to something else. I know this Saturday, if everything goes well, I'm expecting a Sega Genesis to replace my other Sega Genesis that's not working. And some crappy sports games, but on the Genesis. So we'll see. I kind of look forward to playing the hockey game. NHL 95, I think. Yeah, I did clay shooting last night. It was the first one that I actually completed. I made it to level 20 like 3 or 4 times in A, and I kept missing because you're not allowed to miss in round 20. And I missed so many times that I took a break and I went for B. B ended up being harder, but then I actually just finished B. But last night I did C, which is the clay shooting, which is personally my favorite. I like C. Very satisfying. I wish there was like more to it. Unfortunately, there isn't, but. And the problem with I think there might be something iffy going on with my gun, because I'll shoot like 40 things in a row, no problem, no misses, and then I'll get like a quick round and I'll shoot 3 times and I won't shoot anything. So I don't know. No, this is actually this one happens to be the 3-pack with Mario and track and world class, whatever the track meet one was. I have the Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, but I don't have just the plain Duck Hunt. Maybe I'll pick it up just to collect it, to have it. I have like 200 NES games. Actually, I have a little bit more than that now. Black box games are fun to collect. You see, I have the gray gun. I used to have an orange gun, like many years ago, and I think it broke or I lost it. It just disappeared. So when I started getting back into the retro games again, I bought this online. So yeah, I can show you the menu as long as I can beat this. See, just sometimes, man, it's you don't get nothing. I don't know, and that sucks because that happens to me on the last round. 20 is considered the last round because it's the first round where you can't make any mistakes. So if you beat that, you essentially beat the game, I guess. NES Classic Edition. Yeah, but you can't play it though, you know? You don't have the gun. You can actually emulate Zapper games on a computer and use a mouse. You can usually set that up where you can use a mouse to click, which makes it really easy. Except, I mean, they do go fast. It's easy to mess up. I got my my classic loaded up too. It's somewhere around here. I have a Super Nintendo Classic also loaded. PlayStation. I never modified it, the PlayStation one, but my Genesis is modded. But I never play them. I play the real stuff. I use Everdrives, but for some games. But generally I Oh no! Oh, we got him. I like to play on at least a CRT. That's for me. That's the big thing. Playing on a CRT, not necessarily because of emulation. Added it for kicks, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Did they ever make a Nintendo? They never made a Nintendo 64 one, right? Alright, starting to get fast here. Yeah, the Super Nintendo one has a little bit more storage. Speaking of Super Nintendo, my Super Nintendo is about to fall. So you can add a lot more than just like Nintendo or Super Nintendo games. You can add the entire library of NES, play Super Nintendo, and add another whole console on there, like Game Boy and stuff, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. But the NES one has pretty small. Especially if you're adding the entire NES library, I don't think it can handle all Super Nintendo and all NES and much else after that. Fortunately. Hey Daniel, I haven't. I just messed with it to get it to work. I don't think this one has an original pin connector. So the one that's in there is probably just crap. I think when I bought this, someone had swapped it out. They always used the like crappy aftermarket ones, so. What I really want is to try to get this thing called I forget what it's called. It's a thing where you don't actually have to press down anymore. No red light type of thing. I forget. There's a special thing where they don't make it anymore. You install it and it basically guarantees your game's gonna work. I also have a top loader. I have an AVS. So I have options, but they're just. My AVS is an HDMI console, so I can't play on the CRT, so kind of scratches that idea. Yeah, I could clean it for sure. I have such little time in my day that I just don't have enough time to take it apart. Just like my Genesis, I need to I had to take it apart already because some of the pins need to be resoldered for the controller. It was messing things up. Nintendo Switch Online. Yeah, that's a good way to go. Sure. You got the extra controllers for the Nintendo Switch Online. So you don't have to use like the Joy-Cons or a Pro Controller, or you just use the Pro Controller. Some people don't mind using the Pro Controller. I don't typically like it with old school games. The D-pad isn't that great. Sandpaper it'll scratch the pins, but that's the idea, so. It's just metal contacts, getting it clean. It's like it'll be corrosion on it, and you just, scrape it away for better contact. We've got all the ducks going to the right. The NES and Super Nintendo, that's awesome. Yeah, I kind of wish I did, but I also don't play them. I do have some 8-bit Do controllers, but also the ones I have are really old models, and the D-pads on them are kind of not being too great. All right. 17. You have adapters? Nice. Yeah, the 8-bit wireless controllers will work with it. if you don't mind those as Super Nintendo style controllers. When you plug it in USB with like original hardware controllers, that's pretty sweet. Well, there's not too much lag. If you got a good TV, a lot of my TVs, they're not that great, so like they lag a lot. We're almost done here. NES Max controller, yeah. That was my favorite. Even though the D-pad sucks on it, that turbo controller was super nice. Contra, freaking... Well, Contra, it's not great with Contra because Contra you can only shoot, I think, 4 bullets at a time, so it was kind of weird. But games like Fester's Quest, it's a must-have. If you ever played that game, forget about it. I actually beat the entire game without turbo a couple of times. It is not great. It is not good for the arm. It's terrible. Since I'm a speed runner, like I have my ways of mashing, and it just completely destroys me. It's good for Double Dragon 2. What you do is you jump, and then you hold A and B together, and you keep holding right, and then you'll just do the knee throughout the whole stage and completely dominate that game. We gotta do it. Another game I beat without using turbo, but with the turbo, that's how I beat it as a kid. Yeah, Pro Controller with N64 is solid for sure. Matter of fact, I have like an updated style N64 controller, and it's basically a Nintendo Switch Pro controller, same style. I gotta pay attention here. Alright, we just gotta finish this round. Mistakes. If you can't tell, I'm using the second controller to help me at least guide the birds initially. I've already spent 2 hours on game A. I'm good. B and C were tough. No assists for that. We'll finish off on the left side. DC and controller adapter. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. That's why I like having like the original Wii, because it has GameCube controls. Now you see exactly how it's supposed to be here. Alright, we'll let it game over. So that concludes Duck Hunt. The clay shooting is the best. The duck thing is fine. It just gets boring after a while. And playing this single duck mode, it's just so slow. But it's fine. It's Duck Hunt. It's a classic, man. It's the game everybody most likely played on the first day they got an NES if they got the 2-pack with it, you know. You get the Super Mario Brothers. When I first got the Nintendo, I had the Orange Gun, Duck Hunt, and Super Mario Brothers, and that held me off for a little while. Then I got games like Hide Glide. That wasn't great, and Eventually, Super Mario Brothers 2 got some whole. And I had like 40 to 50 games within like the next 5 years or so. The 3-pack. Yeah, the original Wii was nice for GameCube stuff because you can use all the discs and the hardware straight up, and I had all that stuff. So um, yeah, it was it was good for that. And then when I got the Wii U, I did transfer everything over. I had a bunch of like the virtual console, whatever they call it, on the Wii when they switched over to Wii U. So that was pretty cool. Uh, but yeah, I ended up modifying it. My Wii U is now modified, and I can play everything on that. But the problem is I got to use the hardware. I can't use like actual GameCube hardware, so there's a downside. And I can't use the discs because it won't read the discs in a Wii U. Um, it's not set up to read the small discs. But you can play the games. You just got to get the ISOs and put them on a hard drive. And that's all kind of a pain in the ass, but it's probably what I'm going to end up doing if people vote for the Wii U and GameCube. Most likely, I'll be playing it through the Wii U, adding games to it that way, playing it on hardware. We'll see though. Your Wii is mothballed. Yeah, it's like it's cool. You could do a lot of things with it, but you could do a lot of things with basically anything. I mean, my Android phone can play PlayStation 2 games, so it's like, you know, what do you even need a Wii U for? If you have an old PlayStation 3, if you have an older Xbox, you can modify those pretty easily. Anything. The thing is, you kind of want something with a nice hard drive. So like, and whatever can have a hard drive as a decent like processor, you could basically emulate way more than you think you can. But anyway, somebody had asked for the menu. That's it. It's Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. World Class Track Meet. Power pad. I don't have a power pad. I tried to find. They're not usually expensive, but they don't usually work, and they're hard to find because people don't take care of those things. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody made like an aftermarket type of thing, but like there's not that many power pad games, and not too many people are going crazy to play the games because everyone's emulating. Speaking of emulation, hardware is kind of out the window at this point for most people. But it would be cool if I found a way to play power pad games because if the idea is that I beat every NES game, I'm gonna need a power pad. What else am I gonna need? Is there other peripherals that I would need? Oh, the Miracle Piano, which I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. So I'm not gonna be able to probably do everything realistically. But once I'm only 200 deep into the library, so I'll worry about that down the road. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll find. People seem to find the Miracle Pianos like at churches or something. Like just people just giving them away. And I think you don't need an NES specific one. They made one for like the Commodore 64. I think there was one for the Genesis, Super Nintendo. One of the 16 bits. It's the same piano. You just need a special adapter that works for whatever console you're using it on. Obviously, you need the game. I think the game itself is not worth anything, so that's not the problem. But being able to play it is the problem. And I thought maybe like if I could get an emulator to work with, because I have an actual piano, electric piano, to plug that into the computer and try an emulator to play Miracle Piano, I would do it that way. But right now there really isn't a way to sync that up because of the way the NES uses the piano to play the music. So it doesn't really have a way of programming an emulator to make your keyboard play the music from the NES. So there's some issues with that apparently. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna mark down that we completed Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt is cool. Who doesn't like Duck Hunt? Let me. I have to. Is it right here? Yeah. So completed my 186th NES game. 186. Save. The other Zapper game I have is Operation Wolf, but technically I think it's easier to not use the gun. I think it's hard to use the gun. Let's see. All right. Completion. Took us 2 hours, 33 minutes, 19 seconds. Turn this bad boy green. The next game will be game 199 of the NES series. Um, Use NES Zapper in Operation Wolf is generally considered harder due to the lack of automatic rapid fire, requiring intense, fast manual triggers, whereas the controller allows for easier, precise crosshair movement. However, the Zapper provides a more authentic, fun arcade experience, even if it's physically exhausting. Oh my god. Video shows, blah blah blah. We don't need to see. Zapper hardship. The Zapper demands constant rapid fire, pulling to simulate a machine gun, which can lead to hand fatigue. Yeah, I can't be doing no hand fatigue. Let's see. Is everything okay? All right. Let's see. We could just play it without the Zapper, I think. All right. This is the cart, and now it's hard to see. I don't have an autofocus on, but you can see the little duck. Kind of see there's a track meet guy. Let's see. I gotta check on something real quick. Um, Sign in. All right, we need to play another game. Um, I don't think we're gonna do Mystic Quest because that will take way too long. Jonathan isn't quite hooked up. I do kind of have to get to Mock Rider again at some point. Operation Wolf. We could try Operation Wolf. Why? Nah. Operation Wolf. Game 199. Anybody played this game before? I think I've only tested it and never really played it. Played games like it. Never updated the previous thing. Operation Wolf. Okay. Last thing I need to do, I know this is a little cumbersome. Okay, so I guess we'll try. Oh, I still need to kind of log into something. I can't log into support. Log in. Alright, where's the gun? I think there's like 5 missions. Oh, I didn't update this thing either. There's 6 missions. If it gets too difficult with the gun, I see what they mean. Talk about flash warning, by the way. Jeez. Yeah. I say no. I say no to the gun on that. Okay. Gun, yes. Bomb, no. What happened? Press select to adjust, or press. Wait. Gun light speed. No, that's not what we want. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe because it's detecting my gun. Gun light speed. Weird. Those are those 6 missions. I don't even know what I'm shooting. Oh, I think I'm supposed to shoot those guys. Oh, I can pause the game now. Alright, so what the hell are we looking at? Damage, that must be my energy. There's 0 helicopters, 0 tanks, 25 maybe that's telling me how many enemies there are. 4 whatever the hell is on the left. I don't know what that is. 12 bullets, 4 grenades maybe. 0 lives? Is that 4 dudes left? Three dudes left. Okay, cleared this scene. Clearance bonus $10,000. Boom! Succeed in demolishing the communication center. Cut off the enemy from rescue. Okay. Enemy has located you. I got no bullets. Wait, but then I can't. What? I only have 4 dudes left. No. Oh, that sucks. Wah, wah, wah. I wasn't smart about my ammunition. Continue play. Yes. Alright, we're gonna pause. I'm curious if there's unlimited continues. Operation Wolf NES. How many continues? You're allowed 1 continue per mission if you're defeated, but there are no continues allowed for the final 2 missions, prison camp and airport. The game consists of 6 missions, and if you fail during early stages, you can press A or trigger to continue once. Oh, dang. That's crazy. Level skip. Oh, there is a level skip. Okay. I don't know if we'll need to do that, but it's good to know. Level skip during gameplay. Press hold up and A and controller 1, then press B to enable. Afterwards, hold B and press select to skip the level. Bonus ammo. Shoot the eagles that fly across the screen. That's not a cheat. That's like what you're supposed to do. The game's notoriously difficult. For a better experience, utilize a Game Genie or emulating cheats to maintain health. What? That's what they call easy mode? Yeah, no kidding. That's stupid. Prioritize health. Shoot the white chicken in the first mission to replenish health. Okay. Use grenades only for enemy vehicles, tanks, and helicopters. Conserve them for tougher levels. Alright. Seems like good ideas. Bonus ammo level 2. Shoot the running pigs. Get loads of ammo. Okay. Get more ammo in the first mission. Shoot the eagles. I wish I knew what the hell that was. I might have to look it up. What? Oh, weird scene. I'm like, did I die? I had health and bullets. I have to survive. Something weird. Oh, is that like you do that after you beat the stage? I have no idea. Damn. So you start the next stage with whatever health you had in the previous stage? Weird. I'm not trying to shoot that dude. What are they doing running? Oh, wait, anyway. Dude, it's so hard to aim. Oh my god. Jeez. Yo, this game's tough. Huh. Your history is intercept, intelligence. What? Enemy clear rate 94%. Shots fired 233. Bullet rate. Fast. Enemies cleared. Well, that was quite the first impression. Definitely not good with the zapper. Too much flashing, and it wasn't hitting anything. The ammo doesn't seem to last very long in this game. Okay. I am curious about the level select though. Not that I'm going to use it yet, but I like to know it actually works. Level skip. During a game, hold up plus A on controller 1. Then press B to enable. Afterwards, hold B and select. Hold up and A on controller 1 to press B. I'm curious. Hold B and press select. Yeah, somebody made that shit up. That doesn't work. Oh, it does work supposedly. During gameplay, hold up and A, then press B. Hold up and A, and press B. Then you can hold B, press select. Let's get the levels. Yeah. That doesn't work. Oh. That's because this is saying baby boomer. Dude, come on, that's not what I searched. No wonder. And ammunition. Using the light gun effectively. If you're playing using the light gun, mirror challenge. When you're playing the game using a light gun, you can shoot it at a Game via mirror. Using a large mirror reflecting the TV screen. Aim for the largest mirror rather than the television itself. That's stupid. Shoot the animals. Eagle fit. Okay. All right. So there's nothing. I just gotta get good. Just gotta get good. This game's tough. I don't know what these items are. Are they clips? They're clips. Okay. Alright. I'm fighting a freaking helicopter, man. Come on. About to die. Oh, this sucks. Oh wait, I cleared it. Dude, I'm so confused by the sounds that are happening. I thought it was dying. And I think I was kind of. I'm so confused, man. Is that so? Both those stations was level 1? Jungle? Dude, that's so unfair. Dude, 53 enemies? That's so many. Dude, I keep hitting that guy. Like, what's he doing in the middle of the battlefield? Stupid. Idiot. Okay, so P's the hell. That's good. Well. Okay, I did a thing. Survive. Okay. You got a stage and then like a mini stage. I guess. I don't know. Dude, why? Dude, I'm just murdering everybody. Free? Free what? I feel like this game could be pretty good, but it also kind of sucks. Mm. Oh man. Okay. The village is freed, and you recover from injury. Do I really? So now we're in ammo camp or ammo dump. Peace, man. I can at least pause and like catch my breath for a second. That's good. You. Ah. Not bad. Now you have a new supply. Okay. Prison camp. Rescue 5 prisoners. Dude, where's the health at, man? Dude, I think I lose health when I kill other dude. Oh no, but you don't get any continues in the last 2 stages. Come on. That sucks. That actually wasn't too bad. It's not like great or anything. I gotta look up and see what all this stuff is. I think I kind of understand what everything is. I think. I'm looking at a quick chat here, and they're all basically saying this game's super hard. You bought this game for $20? Did you didn't use the zapper, right? It seems like that's just too much, too crazy. It's not too. I got pretty far. It took me a couple turns to kind of get used to the game, but you know, I've only played it a half an hour, and I made it to the second to last stage, so it doesn't seem too bad. Except that when you start a new stage, you don't have a lot of health. They don't really give you a lot of health, you know. What's up, Fire Brawler? Yeah, so the little bottles with the key or health. There's no like continue code or no nothing extra. This is just it is what it is. How do I remember? I don't remember you. I don't remember anybody. I'm like a goldfish. Do you use the zapper and the controller? Oh, the controller for the grenades? Yeah. Yeah, I tried using the zapper, but it seemed like I wasn't shooting anything. Like I wasn't working. I could try it again for fun, but also like the flashing is insane. That's one of the reasons why I stopped using it. I'm gonna try it again just for fun. But yeah, the flashing is crazy. And the flashing doesn't bother me, but I might be giving you guys some seizure action if you stare too much. Also, I don't understand. I don't know. Let's just try it. Apparently, you can change the speed. We actually have to start like that, I think. Just used to control. I don't know. This might not be too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not good for the hand. Holy crap. How do you use a grenade? I'm already almost dead. Yeah, I'm much worse with the gun. I was shooting the guys though pretty easily. But yeah, I don't think I have a trigger finger for that bad boy. Nuts. Dragon tail. You mean dragon spirit? Yeah, the grenade, I did notice I could do that. So it looks like I don't know, but I actually do now. It's just I suck at it. But you're right. Gotta utilize shooting two things if you can. One grenade. What's up, Alucard? You know this game? This game's rough, man. I got to the second to last stage though after a couple of tries. I tried with a zapper. That's not gonna work. Seven magazines. Okay. I gotta see what the range is. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, okay. Pretty good range with a grenade. And those guys, I could probably just not use a grenade. Okay. What happens when you shoot friendlies in this? I think you might lose health. I'm not really sure. Oops. Oh, we got free. We got the Uzi. Yeah, they probably don't notice the little smileys or whatever they're supposed to be. Sometimes I'm not that intensive, so it's funny when I go on other people's streams. Sometimes they call me Golden Greg Games because it like mixes all together on YouTube. But it's Golden Ogre Games, not Golden Greg Games. Silly. Explosive boxes? I don't think I noticed explosive boxes. I'll try to keep an eye out. All right, dude, you had to go. Oh. Ah. Nine, 8, 7, 5, 4. Oh, good. Oh. Hey, that went pretty good. Explosive box? I did not see an explosive box. I'll keep an eye out again, but I did not see. Do you mean the thing that looks like a pile of dynamite? Is that what you're calling an explosive box? A bunch of TNT, yeah. So are they usually there for like, oh, I'm gonna die. They're usually there because to anticipate a vehicle coming up. I just see it and I shoot. I don't like react. No, I do react. The thing is, I just see, I shoot it, and I move on. But I don't know, that stage is pretty easy, so I'm not really too worried about it. But you're right, I should probably save my grenades. Let's see. We're still learning. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah. Oh, we made it. Barely. Yeah, I kind of assumed I never look on my health to see if I actually lose it, but I was assuming that I was losing health if I killed them. So they run right in my zone now, man. They gotta watch out. Are those grenades? It was just constant freaking helicopters. Oh. Nice. Dude, we're out of bullets. No way. Oh, that sucks. Oh. Alright, man. Jeez. Yeah, this game's not that bad. At first I was like, man, this game's a little jank, but there was another game that was kind of similar to this. I think this is better than that game. But I also liked it. I don't remember what it was called, though. It was just like this, though. You had to shoot things. I already beat it. I don't remember what it's called. Alright, now we're down to the last 2 stages. 5 prisoners. Oh. Dude, come on. Damn, we didn't make it. We didn't make it very long. Oh, they give you a free bullet every 30 seconds? See, I didn't know that. So I had 1 free bullet, and I just happened to shoot an ammo to get a clip. I think that's what must have happened. That sucks that there's no continues for the last 2 stages. That's kind of stupid. I didn't use any up to this point. You would think that at least they can let you like save up or something. One bullet every 30 seconds. Try a couple more times. I wonder if there's like a cheat way to get through the last 2 stages. I didn't even get a chance to really see the second stage. Alright. Here we go. I heard the arcade game of this was really awesome, actually. They had 2 Uzis or something. I was trying to read up a little bit on this when I had some time. Appreciate the extra help. Oh. Huh. Oh, there was health right there, man. That sucks. I could have grabbed that on my way out. Could have grabbed it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Yeah, Pizza Huts back in the day were legit. I had a lot of. I grew up. I live in New York, like upstate. So there's like a pizza shop like every 5 miles, like a homemade pizza shop. And everybody in the 90s, 80s and 90s, every pizza shop, every sub shop, you go in, they would have an arcade or two machines set up. And we had this one pizza place that I used to go to after my Little League. And they had all kinds of arcade machines in there. It was just, they just did pizza, but they had like Sprint with like the 4 steering wheels, Street Fighter, wrestling game. Those are the ones I remember the most. I don't think they had the Turtles game. That was bowling alley fun now. You go to bowling alley, they would always have Ninja Turtles arcade game. We'd be going over to somebody's mom for a handful of quarters so we could beat Ninja Turtles. Good times, man. Street Fighter was my game now. But before Street Fighter came out, I used to like playing. There was a WWF WrestleMania, I think. And then there was a Shinobi arcade game I used to play all the time. Those were the main ones. The Sprint was cool, had those big steering wheels. I sucked at it, but it was still fun to play. You had the gas and the brake pedal. Oh. I keep shooting the guy. No, it's hard not to, man. Nice. Woo. Used to live upstate. Yeah, 98. Yeah. 98, 2001, man. That's good times. I was about 19, 20-ish in that range. Beat all enemies. Then take a rest. Probably gonna need to take a rest soon. Oh, that didn't give me no health, man. Nah, we didn't make it. We didn't make it. You think it continues on those stages. You don't get them in the last two for whatever reason. Oh, come on. Like, lady, what are you doing? You see we're doing stuff here. Oh my god. We're just run right in front of my gun. Oh, we got it at least. They had a Hooters. Yeah, I only know about the one that was in Tropicana, New Jersey, Atlantic City. They have one right into the hotel there. Tell you what, I got some good food. It was a lifesaver coming home from drinking, gambling, getting ready to go to my hotel, and they were open till like midnight. Go in there, get some fried chicken. Hooters was legit. 2 magazines, 3 grenades. That's not a good sign. Oh, come on, man. Rome? I've never been there. I grew up south of Albany, Hudson River, Poughkeepsie, Kingston area, about 2 hours from the city. Hey, we keep making it to the last 2 stages. I just keep getting my ass kicked in prison camp. We got 9 magazines, 9 grenades, so. Am I supposed to do something with that guy? That one dude just kind of like, or that's because they got shot? I don't know. Damn, man, that's hard as hell. We still have like 28 dudes, a whole bunch of choppers to deal with. You have sustained a lethal injury. Sorry, but you are finished. Dude, they should let you continue once. They should let you at least continue once, man. That's crazy. It's hard. You guys played this game and you beat it? Okay. I'm gonna have to do some research, man. I know it's about like don't kill anybody. It's like it's obvious stuff, but you don't get health in this game that much. Helicopters, as soon as they show up, they just start blasting you. All right. Well, tomorrow night is Friday, so we'll have some extra time to play. For those who watch me on a daily, almost daily, next week I work Monday through Thursday at my regular job, and I don't work Fridays for 10 weeks. So Thursday nights I'll be playing a little bit longer, so I won't be so afraid to play games that take a little bit longer time, so I'll have more time to play them. One game I want to play at some point, and I know it's going to take a long time, is going to be this game here. It's called Mystic Quest on the Super Nintendo. But I'm not even going to bother trying it, especially this weekend. I'll be getting my Genesis hooked back up. We might be able to warm up, test out the new Genesis with some cheap old sports games, probably. Oh, Sonic and Knuckles. So I was looking at the list of games that I was beating, and I realized I'd be Sonic and Knuckles. Right, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Sonic 3. Sonic 2, Sonic 1. I have not played Sonic 2 and Knuckles, and I haven't played Sonic Knuckles by itself. So there's that as well, so. When they shoot a prisoner of war, they will turn into an angel. Oh, so that was what was going on. That's funny. You used to beat it all the time as a kid? What's the secret? Is there a secret, or just keep playing the hell out of it? I mean, I only played it an hour, so it's not like, you know, when I'm getting better, but I keep getting to that stage and not making it through. So I don't know. Do you got any tips that aren't obvious that you know, let me know. It wouldn't be that bad if they just give you like one more continue. Any continues in the last 2 stages, but they just don't. Just gotta get some more reps in. We'll get it though. I've beat way harder games, like way harder games, but that doesn't mean this is an easy game at all. I wonder what the last stage is like. What I'll probably end up doing tomorrow is just look up a couple playthroughs and see if I can pick up some ideas, help me kind of get through a little bit. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, it's like, you know, you're not supposed to kill them. You know, you're not supposed to kill civilians and don't kill the medics. But when you do, you don't do it on purpose, right? You have to just be careful because they just come running out. And I tried better. I did better not shooting them. But, like, it's not helpful because it's like obvious, you know what I mean? Yeah, I wasn't spraying and praying for sure. Especially since you don't get much ammo. So basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to dial in on every... I'm not even holding the button down. I'm pressing the shoot button once at a time. And whenever I see ammo, I'm immediately going for the ammo as fast as possible and trying to pick up the things, but tomorrow's another night. We'll get through it. Anyway, have a great night. Thanks for watching. If you're watching the YouTube vertical stream, please vote for the next console. Every day I'm tallying up these votes. There's been a lot of votes so far. Now, if you want to see me play some newer Nintendo games, you gotta vote.